All right, what's going on, everybody? So this is actually going to be my first review video ever. It's going to be about the Airalo, I don't know how to say it, Airalo eSim. So basically, just before I do the review, just a little bit quick explanation of what an eSim is. So let's say you're traveling to Poland and you land in Warsaw. So if you do not have an eSim, you will need to buy a physical SIM card. And then you have to open up your phone with a pin, whatever little thing on the side of an iPhone. I have an iPhone, and take out your SIM card, put in the new SIM card, wait for activation. Also, you have to buy the SIM card and all that, right? So when you land, you probably won't have internet access. You probably won't have internet access until you can find a store that you can buy a physical SIM card in. Not every airport has them. So that is basically what an eSIM is that it's just like a phone app that basically just puts a virtual SIM into your phone. You do not have to remove your old SIM card. All you need to do is activate the eSIM. There are plenty of amazing tutorials on the Airalo website and on YouTube. This video is not a tutorial, but the activation is super easy. I used this eSIM. It's November now. It's the end of November. I used this eSIM in September. I traveled from Israel to Warsaw, Poland, and then from Warsaw, Poland, I traveled to Ukraine and then back. So I bought an Airalo eSIM. There are different packages. There's, you can buy an eSIM for one country. You can buy a global eSIM to work all over the world in 139 countries. I bought a regional eSIM, which works for 39 countries in Europe. So that means if you go to any country, the eSIM will activate there and pick up the local phone provider, whichever one that Airalo uses. So my experience was amazing. I was a little bit nervous about it, but I did use the Airalo eSIM regional package, and when I landed in Warsaw, I activated it and it connected right away to whatever provider it was. I don't remember exactly what it was called. I think it was called Orange, maybe, in Poland, Warsaw. And I bought a 5 gig package. So first of all, you can't really make phone calls. They don't really give you a phone number. It's more just like for internet and stuff. But you can easily, you can keep your old WhatsApp number. Let's say you use WhatsApp, so you can make a phone call through WhatsApp. That's how I was calling back home into the States and whatever. And I was able to use the internet. It was very, very strong, very, very fast to call, to get an Uber, to upload pictures to Instagram, to map out a route on Google Maps, to talk on WhatsApp, to do everything. So I was in Poland just for about one day, and then I made my way from Poland. I took a train from Poland to Ukraine, and I was on the train for about 9 hours. And after I crossed from Poland into Ukraine, I actually checked on my phone. It took about 15 minutes for the eSIM to connect to the local whatever provider in Ukraine. I think it was Vodafone. There's also Life and Kyivstar and other things like that, but the Airalo eSIM connected to Vodafone, I believe. And I was on the train, so I wasn't in the most urban areas, so there wasn't such great service. But once I got to Vinnytsia, which is pretty much in the center of Ukraine, it's a regular city, it really kicked in, and I had great internet. And I was there for about 4 or 5 days, and I had to top up. You can also top up your package if you need more internet, and I think I paid another $5 for another gig or two, and that was it. It's just simple. You just download the app, and you just you can, everything is from there. So when I needed to top up, I just opened up the app, and I topped up. My card was stored, or I entered in my card again, whatever it was, and I had internet. And then again, the same thing when I went back to Poland, because I was flying from Poland, because you can't fly out of Ukraine. Again, the same thing. I had plenty of internet on the train. When I got back into Poland, it switched back into the Poland carrier, and I was there, and it was amazing the whole time when I was in Poland, I guess for another day until I got back on a plane back home. The eSIM was amazing. So for me, it worked amazing in Poland and Ukraine, and if it worked amazing in Ukraine, and Poland, I'm pretty sure it will work, you know, everywhere else perfectly. So that is my review of the Airalo eSIM. I would recommend using it for travel. You don't really need a phone number if you have WhatsApp, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, if you do need to make a lot of phone calls and your stuff is not, and you're not really using it so much for internet, then maybe it's not the best choice for you. But if you don't really need to make phone calls, and you just need to use it for like internet and stuff, you know, to upload videos and to talk to your friends on WhatsApp and talk to your family, you can easily make phone calls on WhatsApp, and everything was perfect. So I would recommend using it very, very much. There's a link below in the description to click through. You can save some cash if you use my link, and that's all.